Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to another edition of The Food Game. And it's finally time for the world premiere of the new Popeyes' $5 ripping chicken box. It's of course Wednesday. I tried to go there yesterday with no luck, but it looks like they do have it now, along with a whole bunch of posters on the side of the building. So you know it's gotta be a big deal. And so unfortunately enough, it doesn't look like they come with a new sauce with this one, so I just got the ranch. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a regular Popeyes chicken, nothing really special on here either. Now it does come with a side and a biscuit, and so I got their awesome Cajun fries. I've not had these in a while, so they smell amazing. And they taste amazing as well. That classic biscuit. Good, flaky, and really soft. And here's the main event. Here is the ripping chicken. Now I will say that this piece of chicken here is actually quite bigger than I originally expected. It's actually pretty huge. Almost kind of reminds me of the chicken breast that I reviewed from Popeyes. We'll say it is similar in size, and I guess even better with this one is the fact that it doesn't have any bones in it. Just 100% white meat Popeyes chicken. Yeah, it kind of smells just like the regular recipe. It is kind of temperature hot right now, so. And if you're wondering where the name comes from, the ripping chicken, apparently you can kind of rip off the little bits on this giant piece, and apparently that's where the name comes from. But it is kind of different than what it shows on the advertisement. Of course, that's just an ad. And so, because I'm sure this is just going to taste like the regular Popeyes original recipe, I'm going to pop one of these bad boys open. The buttermilk ranch. I think Popeyes does an excellent job on the ranch, bar none. So here we go. Without further ado, I think I already took a piece off, didn't I? Or maybe perhaps I didn't. Just opened up the ranch instead. So we're going to pull one of these pieces of chicken off. You can see there's not a whole lot of meat in there, just mainly the breading. I guess you do get a little bit of meat. Then again, these are fairly small pieces once you take them off. So yeah, without further ado, the ripping chicken. Tastes exactly like one of their chicken strips, and that's pretty much what this essentially is. I will say though, it is good. The chicken is really nice and fresh. Still hot from the oven. And of course it's lunch hour, so you'll know that the chicken here at Popeyes, especially during this hour, is made real hot and fresh. There's no spice at all to this. I will say that the chicken though is pretty tasty and flavorful enough with the seasoning they use on here that it's actually not that bad to eat them just plain. But you know me, I always like to spicing things up a little bit with a type of sauce, and I don't mean spice it up by adding a ghost pepper in here like I did yesterday, but we got the ranch to hopefully not remind me of how spicy those wings were yesterday. So here we go. You can actually still taste some of that chicken too. Quite a good combination, if you ask me. I think I'm getting a little bit of heat from that ranch. It's definitely new in my books. But yeah, like I said, this is pretty much the original recipe here. Really nothing else to showcase. Other than this big piece of chicken. Man, I've got the coughs right now for some reason. Must be that ranch or something. But anyway, guys, on my rating scale of 1 to 10 for the $5 ripping chicken box, you know, although the chicken is top-notch quality here, right at the top, as you would expect, it's not as great as I was hoping though. I was hoping for a little bit something else with this. It seems like I kind of brought back the regular ripping chicken, and I remember a couple of years back they had I think the beer can ripping chicken, which I also did a review of way back when. And I had I think it was a bit different than this. So this was more on the plain side. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to give this I'll give it an okay 7 out of 10. And on top of that, they didn't even add in a new sauce to go along with it. But in terms of taste and quality, it's definitely right up there, but I'll give it a 7 just because it's kind of on the plain side. It's something you would expect from their regular tenders, which is pretty much what this is. I guess you do get a pretty decent sized piece of chicken there. You can rip them off and eat them. The Cajun fries were awesome. The biscuit was awesome. And that's pretty much it. I wouldn't really say this was that much of a world premiere. Now, if they brought back that orange sauce they had, I think a year ago, this would make this thing maybe twice as better. And so Popeyes, you should get on that right now. Bring back that orange sauce. Definitely my favorite sauce out of all the ones they've had over the number of years. Man, I really miss that sauce. So Popeyes, hope you're watching. But anyway, guys, that is going to conclude it for this episode of The Food Game. And you know what's up. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and share the video if you enjoyed. Go punch the subscribe button. Knock it out. As always, have yourself a nice day and subscribe to join the club.